Hey guys, welcome, welcome. Coach Penny here for your weekly traffic webinar. I am actually pulling down everybody that requested to have their ads reviewed now. Seeing if I can get that in a spot where I can see it. All right. So if you are a VIP and you submitted your ad to be reviewed today, just type yes, or yes, I'm ready, or I'm here, or something like that in the question box. Because we're sharing other people's screens for most of this, I don't generally do the hand raising unless it's specifically in response to something. All right. So I'm going to open up the questions. All right. And so here's how I do this, guys. I'm sure Coach Whit and I'm sure Coach Brandy is going to start helping out with these as well. I'm just making a list of you guys. So bear with me just a moment. All right, so far who I have on the list is Heidi, Jill, Catherine, and Tammy. Only one person with each first name, so I don't have to do the last names to differentiate you guys. And I'm just scrolling down. We started this file at the beginning of last year. So I have to scroll down quite a few rows to get to where we are now. All right, there we go. That looks about right. And see if I can get it so I can see the whole screen. All right, so Heidi, you were up first. Jill, you after. Catherine after that. Tammy after that. Anyone else that is on here that submitted your ad to get reviewed, if you're a VIP and you're on live, ready to go, then go ahead and just drop the fact that you're here in that question box on your dashboard for GoToWebinar, and we'll get you in line to have your turn to get your ad reviewed. So Heidi, I'm going to find you in the list of attendees and make you presenter. You can share your screen and then unmute yourself when you're ready. All right.
Oh, show my screen. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi.
And now
Hi.
I can see your screen.
Oh, cool. Sorry, you.
That's okay. Yes, I can hear you. It was breaking up a little, but I can hear you for the most part.
I'm just trying to, I've got my ad up here, and I'm just trying to put, I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to click on performance and clicks, and it's not letting me, I don't know why it's not letting me show performance and clicks.
Not letting you change that. Yeah, that's weird.
Try to screen twice.
Try just going to performance. Sorry? And then try just going to performance. When you click on the drop down, just go to performance and then see if it'll let you go to performance and clicks after.
Yeah, it's going to performance.
Yeah, so weird. Now try it.
I don't know why. No, it's going back to custom.
All right. Know. Does your custom have cost per link click and all that in it?
Let's have a look. So it has with the AMFC, but I don't know, not a pixel, it convert. So this
So is that going to your thank you page?
I thought it was, but I didn't want to touch anything because I've had leads and I've actually had a commission from this.
Cool.
But it's showing nothing. So I didn't want to touch it until I'd spoken to you.
All right, yeah, so let's see. Let's open the ad. So where you are, just click edit there underneath that one. Yeah, that's the preview. So we actually want to open the edit box so we can see how the ad's put together. So you'll need to uncheck the other one right there. Yeah. All right, so this should have what the conversion is. We may have to go into your custom conversions and look at them. Just have to give it a moment. So, and I will tell, for those of you who may be new to the traffic webinars or to screen sharing on GoToWebinar, when we do this, we are streaming video. So it will definitely slow down your computer a little bit because you are streaming video while you are moving from screen to screen. So just be patient. It's part of the process. All right, so let's scroll down. There should be a place on there where it says what your conversion is. Just keep scrolling down. And that's your ad. Website URL, keep going. Tracking, one or more ads being optimized for conversion. So it is, all right, let's go back to, it may be at the campaign level where we can see what that custom conversion is, because you had to set up a custom conversion for it. And we can go, you can actually keep the box open and we can click back and forth between the campaign ad set and the ad in that box. I can show you how to do that. So yeah, go ahead, click edit there.
Yeah, in the UK here, and I've got 2 kids on my lap, so apologies if you hear children. I'm trying to,
that's okay.
trying to do 2 things at once.
Go ahead, click on the link where it says one ad set on the top right there. Yep. All right, so AMFC, it says it's not working. So let's go in and look at that custom conversion. You'll see the red dot. We want to do a delete dot.
Sorry, say that again.
That we want that red dot.
So delete that.
Dot. No, I wouldn't delete it. We just want to make it fire. So at the top of your screen, top left, you're going to click the 3 lines next to Ads Manager.
Yep.
And go down to All Tools. And then under Measure and Report, click on Custom Conversions. And guys, if you're not here yet, don't worry, it's okay. We're going to get there. All right, click on the one that says AMFC. And let's see how this is set up.
So I put the rule as amfc.heidiyoung.com.au because I've taken over my list, and that AMFC, if I put that into the search bar, that comes up into my sales page.
But that's being forwarded. That's not what the actual URL is. So you need to put what the actual URL is in there. So you can change the custom conversion for the ad. But what you're going to need to do is actually copy the Page Creator Pro link. Okay. Or do you have your domain mapped to your blog?
Yeah, so I'm not actually using Page Creator Pro because I already had a website. So I've built capture pages in Instapage that are linked, and I've linked them up with my blog, and so I'm not using.
Yeah, so as long as you have the pixel on that page, you need what the actual URL is for it to fire, because it's not going to track this forwarding URL.
Okay,
So if you put that link in your browser, does that take you to the opt-in or to the thank you page?
No, so that takes me to the opt-in, but of course the ad is going to the blog, isn't it?
Well, you could still do it for conversions, but we want the conversion to be the thank you page. So you want it to be after they've given you their email address.
Yeah, so no, this is them actually going to the opt-in. Yeah, it's not the thank you page.
Yeah, if you do, the other way you can do conversions is actually a page view where it counts when they land on your blog post. And then that's the URL you would put in there is the URL of the blog post.
Yeah, I see now, yeah.
So yeah, so just correct that bit of it. Create a new custom conversion for what you want to track, either them landing on the blog post or on the thank you page.
Mm-hmm.
And replace. Go in and edit the ad set and replace that conversion. And that'll solve it for you.
Okay, all right, I'll do that. Brilliant, thank you.
It won't fix what's happened in the past, but it will fix all future occurrences.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I just didn't want to touch anything without speaking to you first because it seems
I get it. Yeah, it's working. You don't want to mess with it. Yeah, so you should just be able to edit it and change the custom conversion for it.
In the ad set,
It may make you create a new ad set to do that, to clone the ad set. So you just duplicate the ad set, change out that custom conversion, leave everything else the same, start the new one, turn the old one off.
Okay. All right.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. Well, good job doing something new, too. Like, that's great. So keep, it takes a trial and error sometimes, but it's great. So keep it up.
Yeah,
all right?
Will do.
So, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm going to mute you, and I'll switch off of your screen in just a minute as soon as we get the next person on. All right, and next we have Jill. So, Jill, I'm going to find you and make you the presenter. All right, Jill, you are the presenter. You can unmute yourself when you're ready.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Can hear you fine.
Awesome.
All right. All right, so yes, let me answer one question, Jill. So Vanessa, yes, what I do when I start the webinar is I say if you submitted an ad and you're here live to have it reviewed, you just pop in the question that you're here or that you're ready, and then I put everybody in order. So you'll go after Tammy, Vanessa. I've got you on the list now. All right, Jill, go ahead.
I would just like to look at my traffic ad
because
my engagement ad is doing amazing, and I changed the copy and it's the same picture. The picture seems to be very popular, but this traffic ad, I'm not getting leads or sales. Where should I go? Preview?
Yeah, we can preview. Can do that first. I'm just reading your copy, so. Okay.
And then I've got it going to my own blog.
All right. And did you copy and paste, or did you write your own based on Fernie's post?
I wrote my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's always like a little piece of the puzzle, like what are we doing to convert when they get there? So you're just not getting the clicks on this?
Not really, no. I mean, I'm not getting any leads or clicks. I think I'm getting a few clicks, but nothing's really happening with it. And the cost per click is quite high.
Yeah, so let's look at your audience. Just go back to Ads Manager and we'll look at the edit the ad set to see the audience.
Where do
so
I
just click on the tab that says ad sets at the top, where they look kind of like file folder tabs.
Yeah. Okay.
I never know how beginner or advanced people are, so I try to not make it too simple or too advanced to get
Yeah,
the middle
yeah.
one in there. All right. So just hover by that ad set name.
Yeah, I guess I only had 2 clicks.
Yeah.
So
Well, and less than 500 people have seen it. So that's not like I would want you to have at least 2,500, 3,000 people that have seen the ad. But we also do want you to have a better click-through rate than that. So hover by the ad set name and click on edit.
where's that here?
Where it says traffic MLM, the actual name of the ad set. If you hover your mouse right there, another menu will pop up.
Here.
Yep.
Here?
Right below that. So click edit right below it. Yep, right there. There you go.
I just lowered the budget too because I thought if it's not doing any good.
Yeah, so changing your budget is part of the algorithm. So going from $10 a day to $5 a day can have an effect on the performance of an ad. Going from 5 up to 10 a day. Facebook advertising recommends you don't change the budget by more than 10 or 15% at a time and give it 24 hours to absorb every change.
I thought it didn't matter. I thought it didn't matter if you lowered it, just increasing it has to be 10%. That's what I understood.
Yeah, that's what I was told like 2 weeks ago by someone, by somebody who's running like $2 million a month in Facebook ads, which boggles my mind to think about, you know. So that's just what they said. I do it all the time too. I usually don't see that big of a difference. The ads I change it on are usually likes campaigns. They're not usually ads like this. So
yeah,
just, you know, if you continue to not get the performance you want, sometimes it's worth just starting a new ad set of duplicate this one to create a new one, set it at the budget you want, let the new one run, turn the old one off. That's like kind of a way of getting around that if you want to make a big budget change up or down.
Okay. See, that's what I did initially. Initially with this ad, I had a different picture because I thought, oh, I'll try a different picture and the same copy, and then it was doing even worse than this. So I duplicated, shut it off, and then did a new picture.
So the text that's going to work for you in an engagement ad isn't always the same text that's going to work for you in a traffic ad.
It is different.
Yeah, okay. And it's even just the difference in length. Sometimes long copy works really well in engagement. Sometimes shorter copy works better in traffic. And the long copy can work in traffic too. So it's all testing. Scroll down. Let me see your audience with this. Okay. Is that unique United States, or do you have the United States as an employer?
Unique. I did all employers. Like somebody said, if you're going to do these companies, do it as
don't do them as interests, do them as employers. Click on the edit button there and just let me take a look at how that United States is worked in there on the targets. Scroll down to the next section. Yeah, just scroll down a little bit more.
Oh,
I would get rid of that. That's definitely going to affect your relevancy and your cost. So
that was a oops.
Yeah, and look, it happens when you're searching. Like if you were searching for USANA or something like that, it popped up, you clicked it, probably didn't even realize you clicked it, you know?
Yeah.
It happens. So whenever something is not performing as you expect, like go back through and kind of comb through carefully all of the details of how you set the ad up, and usually you'll find something weird like that happened that you're like, didn't know that was there, you know?
Yeah.
Sure. Yep, and so you can get rid of it. Now you can go ahead and update this audience. It's going to start running new.
Confirm and close.
Confirm and close. And click back on the tab for the ad. Service terms. Yeah, it's just give it a minute and try again. There you go. All right, so click on the little file folder tab at the top that says ads again, and let's just see if we have a relevancy score yet.
6.
Yeah, that's okay. So it should come up to a 7 after getting rid of the United States government as an employer. And a 6 is fine. 7 is better. Higher is always better. The main thing is we want to get that click-through rate and that the click-through rate up and the cost per click down. So if you want to zero out the data and run it fresh, you can duplicate the ad set, start a new ad set that will also duplicate the ad, and just turn the old one off after the new one gets turned on. And then you kind of zero out all your data. You start with fresh data with this new change in your ad set, or you can keep it running. If you had 1,000 on the reach, I would say definitely start a new one. 500's kind of like, whatever you want to do is fine,
Yeah.
Because it hasn't reached that many people yet to really skew it. If you were at 500 people and your relevance was a 2, I would say, turn that puppy off, let's duplicate it, make a new one, because that's like making an F on your first exam of the semester. You're just never going to get a passing grade. But with this, you're a 6, so you're fine. So you can you can leave it, and if you decide, you can leave it, and if you decide you want to zero it out and get the real data, then that's fine. One thing you can do also is make sure when you're running reports, you don't go back any further than today. Okay. So you're not getting the data that happened before today when you run the reports.
Okay.
Which is easy because we're starting a new month.
Right.
So you can just choose like this month on that calendar filter. And this should do better because I think there's nothing wrong with your text. The picture's great. It's, so that was probably that one thing was kind of throwing it off a little bit.
Yeah, people seem to love this picture. Oh my goodness.
Well, and it's just time is your best friend in Facebook ads. So if it's doing okay but not great, let it run a little bit longer and see how it, the Facebook algorithm is always trying to make it perform better.
Now, if I want to increase the budget here to get it going to see where I'm at instead of having to wait, right?
Then I would definitely duplicate the ad set, start a new ad set, take it up to $10, turn the old one off, turn the new one on.
So that's just duplicating. That's just duplicating right here, right?
Actually, no. You're going to duplicate right there, but you're going to do that on the ad set, not the ad.
Oh.
Because the ad set is where your audience and your budget and your placement live.
Okay, that might have been what I did wrong before because I just duplicated.
Yeah, you can do that. The creative is right here on the ad. So if you want to change your headline, your text, your picture, any of those creative elements, you just do it right here. Okay. But if you're changing your budget or your audience or your placement, then you have to do it at the ad set level.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to mute you, but I'm going to leave your screen showing until the next person takes over.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks very much. Hope that gets better results for you with that little change.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Next is Catherine. All right, so Catherine, I am making you the presenter. You can unmute yourself when you are ready. And I'm going to check questions real quick here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Give me one moment, Catherine. Let me answer a couple of questions.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Chad is asking, it's only showing today's traffic. Change the date. So yeah, to change the date or the time frame of your report, it's up at the top right corner of your screen, right under the green button where you create a new ad. That's how you can change the date for the reporting. And also relevance is at the ad level, so you have to make sure you click on that little file folder tab at the top that says ads. That's where you see the relevance. You have to have a reach of 500 to get a relevant score. And Liz, okay, this is a really good point for everybody because I noticed this lately as well. When you're sharing a blog post from the EMP blog, it does not let you change the picture anymore on Facebook newsfeed and your page. I noticed that a few days ago. They did that several months ago and they changed it back pretty quickly. So hopefully it will correct itself soon. Let's see. So yeah, hopefully that will correct itself soon. On doing the ones from your blog, it should be in there if you have a feature image set. So when you're building a blog post in your own blog, you have to set a feature image if you want Facebook to pick up an image with that post. And the workaround for not being able to change the picture is that you're building the post in Ads Manager instead of putting a post on your page and then running the ad. So I hope that all made sense to everyone. Oh, Chad, yeah, that was for actually for Jill's review. All right, and I don't think changing the dates would have made that much of a difference on her ad. All right, let's go with yours, Tina.
Okay, perfect. So I changed mine from the last time we spoke.
Okay.
So according to what we spoke about, and I think my budget as well. So I guess it hasn't gone. I thought it was going to go a bit faster than it has, but I have gotten about 4 leads from it. I haven't any sales from this post, but I just wanted to check in and see if there was anything I could do better. Like, I've had a really good response with it. People are
so let's look at a longer period of time. Let's click on the campaign name first. Click on where it says social media blog.
Mm-hmm. Performance and clicks.
Yeah, you may have to do that again, because what we want to do is look, click on the tab at the top that says ads for one campaign.
Okay.
Go over one more.
This one.
Actually, now to the right too. So you're looking where it says ads instead of ad sets.
Oh, wait.
To the right, one more.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I click it, and then it's only on performance and clicks.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And
All right, so you don't have a relevant score yet, but that's just this month. So look in the top right below the green button.
It disappeared. Like I have it. If I go onto my phone, I can read off of it.
Because it's good. The default view on your phone is 7 days. This is going to give you this month, which is just today, because we just started a new month. So click right there where it says this month and choose lifetime.
Where do I do that?
The top right, just underneath where the green button that says create an ad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And just choose lifetime. So it'll be the lifetime of the ad.
Okay.
And then click update in the bottom right corner. All right, so you're to 6. 46 cents for an engagement. So yeah, scroll on over and let's see the cost per link click.
Which is quite high.
Very high, yeah, and that click-through rate is low.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a quick look at the post. Go ahead and click the button that says preview. Right above there. Yeah, right there. All right. All right. Okay, so let's look at your audience. So click the tab that says ad sets for one campaign right there. And then either hover and edit or check the box and click the edit button. They both get you to the same place. And once that populates, just scroll down so I can see the audience for you. All right. Yep. Countries, all the English-speaking countries. You didn't put anything else in there, huh?
Countries.
All right. All right. So you've got some employers.
Yeah.
Yep. So this should be working for you. I would. The two things you can test differently. Go ahead, close the box, click cancel. Yeah, that works. The top, the corner there, that works too. So, go back to, okay. Actually, scroll back to the left so I can see the total reach on it. Other way.
I think it's around 2,000.
We are around 2,800, yeah. So it's had enough reach that I don't think it's going to get a lot better. So
Yeah.
what you can do is you can take this exact same ad and try to run this as a traffic ad instead of an engagement ad
Okay.
and see if you get better results. And if you don't get better results as a traffic ad, then in turn test first by maybe doing a different image.
Okay.
Maybe if you have a picture of you with teammates or you with friends at an event or something like that, try that.
Okay.
And then after you test that, if you're still not getting the results you want, change the text
Okay.
above it. And lastly, if that's not working, the next step is you try a different blog post.
Okay.
You just do a different post to see if that works better for you.
Okay. So traffic
Yeah,
ad
kind of
is basically the same, but it's just run as traffic instead of as an engagement ad.
Yep. So you're telling Facebook with the post engagement ad, you're saying, Facebook, I want you to show this to people who are going to like, comment, and share.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, a few of them might click your link.
Yeah.
The traffic ad, you're saying, Facebook, I want you to show this to people who are going to click the link.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay.
So,
One question I had though,
Sure.
I had a look at the people that were actually sharing like my blog posts when I've done an engagement ad, and I don't know if it's normal, but it seems like the majority of the people that share my ad are people that have like a Facebook page that just share things every day.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fine.
That's fine, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, but then I'm gonna try it as a traffic ad because I've had interaction with it, and I have lots of people that follow my page and that are very interactive. And but
Right.
I have had four leads
Good.
with this.
Yeah, so that's actually, I mean, that's pretty good based on the total number of engagements. Well, you've gotten, what we look for on this is at least 20% of your post engagements become clicks,
Yeah.
and that's not happening for you. How many
No.
link clicks did you have? Scroll back over and let's look at the number of link clicks. Keep going.
Yeah.
So that's all clicks, but we're looking for the link clicks.
Link clicks, 26.
Yeah, so I mean, 26 link clicks to 4 leads, that's pretty good, actually. So we just need to improve the audience to message match. That tells me it's something either in the picture or in the text of the ad. You want to get more people clicking on it because they like it once they get to the content, they're becoming leads. A high percentage of them are becoming leads. So for 4 leads to come from 26,
like truthful, and it's been like positive comments underneath it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's just a matter of, are people like glancing through and moving on? Like, you want to do something that's going to make them want to click and read.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not that they don't like it, it's just not compelling enough or raising enough curiosity for them to want to click on it and read the article. That's why I tend to go for shorter content in my text, because I want them to get the content on the article.
Okay.
And not to know everything I have to teach them right there on the page, on the ad. Then there's no reason for them to click on the article.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, perfect.
So,
then I know what to do.
Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you so much, Sunny.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, bye.
We'll see how the new one's doing. All right, so I'm going to mute you. I will leave your screen up until I turn over to the next person.
Okay.
All right. So Tammy, you are next. And anyone else, if you joined us late and you submitted your ad for review as a VIP and you're on and ready to have your ad reviewed, please post a comment in the question box so I know you're here and you're ready. All right, Tammy, you are the presenter.
Hello.
fast. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm trying to not make too much noise as I crackle my caveman bar, open it, and try to eat it between people.
You're good. You're good.
I'm like, lunch, yummy. All right. All right, so for other VIPs, if you did not submit your ad to get reviewed, the process for doing that, if you're a VIP, is submit your ad by Sunday evening and then make sure you're on Tuesday's webinar live. And the ad submission is in the My Training VIP only section. And then you just make sure you're on live and we get you reviewed. We take as much time as we need to get through as many people as possible. Today is a slight exception because I do have a traffic client at 1 o'clock, so I'm going to have to finish on time. And Stephanie, I see your message, so I have you on the list now. Go ahead, Tammy.
Okay. This is an engagement ad. I've gotten 2 leads from it, so I think it's probably doing pretty good. No commissions yet. So what do you want to see first?
Let's see. 128 engagements. How many link clicks? Scroll to the right.
The way I have the ad written, they're commenting more info, and then I'm reaching.
Yeah, it's just a pure engagement. You're not going to. All right.
Yep. But I have gotten two leads from it from link clicks. So.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, just check the box by the ad name and click edit or hover and edit and or preview. Let's preview the ad first and take a look at it. You're probably going to have to, there we go. Okay, so one thing I would probably do is it's going to default to the name of your page as that headline below your picture. I would put some type of headline there.
Okay, yeah, I try to edit that, and I'll have to dig into that more. It wouldn't let me. And actually, when I preview it here and I preview it in some other, like maybe on my phone or somewhere else, it actually says learn more instead of my name. So it depends on where I'm at.
That's what the button says. So yeah. This is what it looks like on Newsfeed. If you scroll up a little, it should show you. Yeah. So if you go in, how are you? What are you running at?
I can preview it from here too.
When you click that box. And it actually, this is one of one. So it looks like it's only running on mobile. Is that correct? Yeah, okay. Well, that's one of 3 placements. Click to the, see below. Yep, let's see. Feature phone. Good. Desktop. Okay, so you have a desktop and mobile newsfeed. Is where you have it. On these, you can run it desktop and mobile. I'm also fine with you testing it just mobile. I do have some clients that are getting results with just mobile on this, so it's just totally up to you. It's worth testing for sure. Okay. I would, you can look at the placements, see how the placements are performing. Just get out of that preview box. And the button that says breakdown right above your CPM, yep, go to placement. And then just scroll all the way back to the left. So you're definitely getting a lot more engagement on the mobile.
Okay.
But also a lot more people are seeing it on mobile. Facebook isn't showing it to that many people. So your engagement rate is really high on desktop. Okay. And you're paying more. And desktop is cheaper, so I wouldn't turn it off. I would leave it on. If it's cheaper, even if there aren't a lot of them, there's no reason to turn it off, you know?
Right.
And your frequency is good, like the number of the ratio of people who have engaged versus the people that have seen it is fine. So the frequency number there is just for the amount of time you've selected. So for this ad, it's the last 2 weeks. Everybody in the audience set you've selected has seen it an average of 1.6 times. Okay. Is all that means. So for the time period you've chosen for your report, that's the average each person has seen it. So when that number gets up to like a 3, it's probably time to do a different ad or a different picture, or just change something up.
Good.
But on this one, I would, sometimes when you're looking for them to comment, you need to have a little bit more long copy, more like a mini blog post kind of thing, okay, showing your struggle and your turnaround and then how you can help them or why you want to help them. That can help. I'm trying to think if anybody has done like an EMP Insider or something like that on story posts, because they're hot right now. I don't really use them that much. I'm more like direct response copy is my kind of like what I learned, and that's what I do because it still works for me. So with this one, I would just say keep testing. Did we look at your audience? Let's look at the audience and just see if there's any kind of tweak we want to make there. So click the tab that says ad sets for one campaign, and then let's edit so we can see those. And just scroll down. It's going to be right under the budget section. All right, so pretty much the same targets. And we know this, like, and for those of you who are new and you're like, all right, everybody's targeting the same people, like I've had so many people ask me, is it saturated? No, because there are hundreds of thousands of them, and at any given time, there are about 2,000 of us running ads. And realistically, only a couple hundred people at a time, maybe like 100 or less at a time, are running ads with the EMP content, because the idea is we teach you how to get your own content on your own blog, and that's what you're going to be promoting soon. So if you're promoting those EMP blog posts, don't worry, it's fine. And certainly we know these targets work for promoting your own content. It is a good network marketing audience. So I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with the audience. How many fans do you have on your page now? Oh, are you still there? All right, you're not muted, but I can't hear you. All right, I'm going to see if I can mute you and unmute you, and if that'll work. All right, try again. Okay, start talking at any point, and if you interrupt me, that's fine. In the meantime, what I would say is if you want to continue testing this, a couple of things you can try. You can test to a custom audience or a lookalike audience and try that, just to do something a little different and see. You can do custom audiences from people that have viewed your videos and from people who have engaged with your posts or ads. I like to see you guys do those not more than 180 days so it stays relevant. If you do 365, it's most of you have newer pages anyway, so that's fine, but I just 180 days max on the time frame. And then once you create that custom audience, you can also do a lookalike audience from that, and you can try that. So Facebook is going to determine that these people look like the audience that has engaged with your content or has watched your video. So that can be a pretty cool way to get bigger audiences. I'm running an audience right now to over 1 million people, and I'm getting like a relevance of 8 on it. So I'm just starting to test these things in my own ads, and they're working pretty well so far. I'm getting leads for under $2 a lead, which is really good. And so all good stuff for you guys to just test in your own ads. So Tammy, I like your picture. You can test another picture. You might want to just make the copy a little bit longer and see if you get better response. Make sure in that, and if you can hear me, show me the preview of the ad again that you have open in the other tab, if you can. And if not, then I would just say make sure you have a strong call to action so they know exactly what they're supposed to do. So if you want to learn exactly how I did this, comment me below or comment yes below. Drop a 1 in the comments, something like that. Something really clear on that call to action so they know exactly what they need to do. All right, so I'm going to mute Tammy and we're going to move to the next person who is Vanessa. All right, and if anyone else is waiting to present that submitted their ad, please let me know. All right, Vanessa, you're the presenter. You can unmute yourself when you're ready.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. All right, so this is the second version of this ad. Initially, I was split testing 2 different titles for the same ad. So there's 2 separate engagement ads, but then after I looked at it with Wit, he was noticing because I had South Africa and they're cheaper to advertise to, it was only advertising to South Africa.
Yeah, that's why you always look at your country breakdown. Because that'll skew your results. So yeah, I always run those guys in separate ad sets.
Okay, so just do South Africa and no one else?
Yep.
Okay, so the first
You can
one,
do South Africa and no one else, or you can do South Africa with some of the European countries and just specify English, and that works too. But don't put them with like the UK and the US and Canada and Australia.
Okay. Okay. So, but this top one, I believe, is the one I took South Africa out of. So it's the main 5 audiences of 5 countries, English-speaking countries, but it is not performing at all. So,
all right. So people are engaging.
They're engaging, but I have had like 2 comments, 2 or 3 comments.
Okay. Are you asking for comments or do you have a link?
Both. So in if you want to see it, let me see. Oh, I have to go to ad set.
Yeah, go to ads.
Sorry.
That's all right. Mine did that to me a minute ago. You guys just didn't have to see it. So.
All right, so I say comment below to learn how you can use this system to grow your business, and I'll be in touch. And then this is also a link.
All right, so I would take out the I'll be in touch, just that's kind of like vague on how they're going to hear from you.
Okay.
Let's see. Exhausted. Okay.
Oh. I don't know what it did.
Yep, just scroll down. It's fine.
So there were 2 separate titles. One was Secret Top Earners used to make more sales and recruit like crazy, and the other one was Hidden Opportunities Top Earners use.
So I think Secrets is fine. And I would even test how top earners make more sales and recruit like crazy.
Okay.
You know, so take out like really direct. It's something to test. So I don't think you need to change it right now. What I would do is say comment below to learn exactly how you can use this system to grow your business too. And just leave it at that.
Okay. Now, I am getting link clicks, but no one is converting at the blog. And the blog is one of Fernie's that I just changed the intro to.
Okay. So there might be a little bit of a mismatch. Let's look at your audience. And do you have an opportunity for them to click and opt in like the first third or the first half of the blog post? Did you copy like all the links where he had the links and all that stuff too?
Yes, I added about 5 more links.
It may be too many if you have more than 3 or 4 in there. I usually don't put more than 3 unless it's a really long blog post.
It's a really long one. It's really long. I find Fernie's blog posts are like 5 pages.
Yeah, he likes to do between 1,200 and 2,500 words.
Yeah, so it's quite long. Do you think they're too long?
I mean they definitely convert. But if this one isn't converting for you, that is one of the other things you could test is going to a different post.
Yeah, this is the second one I've done, but I've had the same problem on both of them, so I don't know if I'm.
So just scroll down so we can see your interests. And you do have South Africa in this one. So I would get rid of South Africa.
Okay. Maybe this is the one that had South Africa and the other one. I thought it was the other way around, but it might be that one.
All right, so let's look at the other. I would get rid of Randy Gage.
Okay.
He is like hardcore old school methodology. He is not a fan of using social media and online stuff. At least the last time I read any of his stuff, he's not. So I don't know that his fans are going to be open to those ideas. In the last couple of years, I've not had great conversions with his audience, so I usually just tell you to drop it. If you want to test it, I would test it separately. I would run a separate ad set just to his audience and see how it performs.
Okay.
Because we know the other ones work. We know Network Marketing Pro. We know Todd Falcone. You can put Ray Higdon in there if you wanted to. We know those convert.
Well, Whit had said that he didn't
test,
have a lot of buys from Ray Higdon. Have you seen that as well?
Who had said that?
Whit did. When I last spoke with him, he said that Ray Higdon, people would click, but they wouldn't purchase from him because they're so loyal to Ray Higdon.
Maybe. I mean, I know that, it's Ray's audience is a good audience. Ray's audience is also pretty well integrated into the MLSP community, and Ray runs a lot of ads. So if you're competing for Ray with Ray for Ray's audience, he's probably going to outbid you. Okay. That being said, he's definitely a network marketing target. So I think it's okay for him to be in the list. I know that Whit and Carrie do really well with Sarah Robbins. So it's all testing. Ideally, once you get an ad that is performing, your next step is you're just going to peel these interests off one at a time and test them to see the ones that are really performing for you.
Okay.
I've been doing this 3 years. I know the audiences that perform for me, but your page is part of your algorithm. So each of us has to run those tests on our own to get the results for our ads and our page.
Okay. Are there any others?
I would also test the other versions of Eric Worre. So just Eric Worre's name and just Network Marketing Pro by itself. Some people have been getting good results with Danny Johnson lately. So you can test her as well.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she was a network marketer because I looked at her page and it didn't, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she's got a lot of network marketers that follow her for sure.
Okay. Okay.
So it's just testing, and I would just be really clear in that, comment below. Honestly, if you're sending them to a blog post, I wouldn't even do the comment. I would just send them to the blog post. you know.
Well, I haven't really been getting any react. The only leads I'm really getting are from the comments.
So in that case, yeah, in that case, I would maybe even take some of those links out, so you just have like 3 or 4 in the total post, and make sure you have a sidebar widget on your blog for AMF and one for Social Media Frenzy.
Okay, yeah, I have one for AMF, but I don't think I have Social Media Frenzy.
So you can, that's
All
just
right.
HTML that you can copy from your back office and paste into the widgets on your blog. And it's already
Okay.
got your affiliate ID and everything in there too. So that's a lot of times, just to simplify, if you're asking them to comment and you're offering a link, they're not sure what's more important, so they take no action. So if you can give them clear direction of there is no place to click, just comment, and it's got a picture, or if you want them to read the blog post, send them to the blog post. And just like with the other ad earlier, you can also test this as a traffic.
I have
Where
not
you're
had
telling
any
Facebook-
success with my traffic ads yet.
No? Okay.
I did test this as a traffic ad, and it did really, I mean, I had good numbers. I mean, I'm getting good numbers in this. I don't know if you saw
Yeah, I mean,
the
your relevance was good.
this 6.
Yeah, that's fine. But what is your click-through rate and what is your cost per click for the link?
It's a low click-through rate.
That's not, the top one is on. That's a 1.22. That's not terrible, and 79 cents for a link click. So I would probably let that run a little bit more and let Facebook optimize it for you and see what happens. But out of 42 link clicks, you would expect to have at least 2 leads, between 2 and 4 leads.
Okay,
So
yeah.
out of 8 link clicks, you would want to have between 4 and 8 leads. Between, one lead for every 10 to 20 clicks.
Okay.
So if they're clicking but they're not opting in, then give them different content.
Okay. Okay. And what causes this? What causes the low? I mean, the 86% click rate. What is it? Click-through rate?
Click-through rate. Yeah, it's just some little miss on the message to market match on the congruency. So they feel like they got all the story from the post and they don't need to click it and read, or they commented because they didn't know they were supposed to click it.
Okay. Okay.
So one call to action, either comment or click, and see what happens. And then if you're still not getting the results, try a different blog post. Try a different piece of content. All right?
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, Stephanie, and I'm sorry, Stephanie, we're going to have to go kind of quickly. And anyone else who was waiting that had said they would like to present, if you did not send your ad in by Sunday evening, I cannot do that, and I apologize. We've been asked to kind of stick to that policy, but more importantly, I have a VIP traffic call for a client starting like right now. So we're going to blaze through, Stephanie, and I'm just going to get there a little bit late for the VIP call.
Okay.
All right. I can see it. So what do you have going on, Stephanie?
Well, I started this engagement ad a couple weeks ago, and I don't know. I've gotten a couple leads, but I don't know if it's from this one or from my traffic ad.
All right. Do you know how to do the sub ID on your link to know which it's from?
No.
So you just type in, I'm going to put, let's see.
Oh, well, I do, so like, I do the blog post and I do sub ID, like I have one for traffic
Yeah.
and one for engagement.
Yeah,
But
so
when
there's
I
sub ID becomes your campaign, so it should tell you which one it's coming from.
is there a place I can look at that though?
Yep, that's in your back office under My Offers and down at Campaigns. You can see all the campaigns.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, but I am getting some engagement on this one, and so I'm
Yeah,
just
and
wondering.
20 cents per engagement is not bad.
Okay.
So for
Okay.
engagements, our goal is for you guys to be about 30 cents or less per engagement.
Okay. And then I'm getting, I don't know. I don't know what else to look at, I guess.
Okay, so, and you've gotten a couple of leads, you're just not sure. So mainly it would be, we want to know which ad is producing those leads and how we can reproduce those results in a predictable way.
Okay.
So if it's the engagement ad, I would probably turn off the traffic ad and put more money in the engagement.
Okay.
If it's the traffic, I would turn off the engagement and put more money in the traffic.
Okay. And then it seemed like this number looks wrong, the reach, because I've been having it go for a couple weeks.
Look at the top
So
right. It says this month. You're going to change that to lifetime.
Uh-oh. Where is that?
Just under the green
okay.
button that says create ad.
Okay, so lifetime. Okay. Yeah. So with
Click update. Yeah, you got that. Okay.
okay. And then how many? Because I feel like I'm getting a lot of clicks, but not a lot of reads from it.
So that is the content. Usually if you're getting a ton of clicks, so scroll all the way to click on the ad on the tab that says ad. So you're in the ad set now. You would be the one that says ad.
My mouse. There we go.
All right, so you've got 23 link clicks. How many leads?
I've gotten 3 or 4.
Okay, so if those are from this, even if 2 of them are from this, that's very good.
Oh,
But
okay.
I didn't see what the click-through rate was and what the cost per click was. I just saw that there were 23 clicks.
Okay, so where do I see that at?
On the ads tab where you are,
Okay.
and you're looking for a cost per click of 50 cents or less and a click-through rate of 2% or higher. If you're
Okay.
close but not exactly those numbers, it's okay. Facebook will continue to optimize it for you.
Okay. Oh, there it is. So my cost per click is 13. And then what was I looking at?
Okay, cost per link click, not total, not all clicks, but link click.
Oh,
So that's going to be all the way to the right side.
okay. I don't see it. Cost per, oh, is that $3.28?
Yeah, $3.28. We want that to be under $1, and we want your click-through rate to be 2% or higher, at least more than 1%. So I would just keep playing around with this to see. Your relevance is good. I would maybe try a different blog post. See if they respond, if they click on the link better with a different blog post. And make sure you have a clear call to action in the text for them to click to read the article.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, so I think my call to action is it's both to comment more info or click the link below is my call to action.
Yep, so if you want them to click, tell them to click and don't tell them to do anything else.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Well, thanks very much, guys. I'm gonna finish it up super quickly because I know I have a VIP person waiting to get in my Zoom room. So thank you for those that were watching. We appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time today and hope everybody learned a little something. And I will see you guys back in a couple of weeks. Thanks very much to those who shared with us so everybody can learn. Y'all have a great day.